Most welcome student. This is the next part of the solid state and the heading is actually electrical properties of solid. Now the first one is insulator. We already know that insulator have a property. They do not conduct heat and electricity due to the absence of electron. But they have a small amount of the conduction and its value is 10 ki power 22, 10 ki power minus 30 minus 10 per ohm per meter. Now example is wood. Now the second one is a conductor. Conductor has a conductance lie between 10 ki power 2 to 10 to the power 8 per ohm per meter. Clear? And conductor are actually two types: metallic conductor which has a free electrons, electrical conductor which has a ions. Now semiconductors have conductance value 10 ki power 6 per ohm per meter to 10 ki power 4 per ohm per meter. Clear? And we know that semiconductor are actually gallium, indium, silicon, etc. Now next one, I am coming the classification of the semiconductor. First is intrinsic semiconductor, which are pure semiconductor like a gallium and silicon. And the second one is the extrinsic semiconductor, or you can say that pure semiconductor doped by purity then become an extrinsic semiconductor. Clear? It means they have impurities, so they have conduct heat and electricity because they produce ions and electrons. Clear? So they are actually two types. First one is a p-type semiconductor. It means if the semiconductor doped by group 13 elements, means boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, and so that conduction is done by positive vacant place, this is called hole. Clear? Now how to conduct? See it. Silicon has a 4 electron in outermost shell. All the electrons are used in covalent bond. If we doped by aluminium, so one place is vacant because silicon one lattice point is occupied aluminium. So all the 3 valency are completed by aluminium because it has a 3 electrons in valence shell, but a fourth one is vacant and it behave as a positive part and we called it hollow. Fourth place कैसी रहती है? जिसके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं रहता है, खाली रह जाती है. जिस वैकेंट प्लेस को हम लोग होल बोलते हैं, इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं है यानी कि वो पॉजिटिव हो गया. क्लियर? यानी दिस इज कॉल्ड होल. Now second is n-type semiconductor. N means negative type of semiconductor. It means if the semiconductor like a silicon is doped by group 15 element like a nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. So conduction by electrons. See it how to electron conduct. Now suppose we doped by phosphorus. Now suppose if doped by phosphorus has a 5 electron in outermost shell. So all the 4 valencies of silicon is completed by phosphorus 4 electron, and the 5th electron become free and it behave as a free electron and conduct heat and electricity. So this is called negative type semiconductor because free electron of phosphorus conduct heat and electricity. You must be remember that if we know that this is two type of extrinsic semiconductor, n type and p type. If they are mixed and in a thin sheet, then form is a thing, this is called a transistor. And transistor is actually two type, PNP and NPN. Clear? This is also example of conductor and conductance. Now next one is conduction band in metal, non-metal and semiconductor. It means how to conduction is going on. Clear? So you must be remember that there are two type of band. First one is a partially filled and second one is a vacant. And this is in a metal. If the electron get heat, then it transfer, then this is called conduction band. Now first of all you concentrate in this point. In metal, remember that metal 1s, suppose we take a 1s orbitals, form a three type of orbital. First one is a bonding molecular orbital, second is anti-bonding, and third one is a no bonding. They all three are make a band. They are so closely to attach each other, then form a band type of structure. And so that the closeness of these bonding, anti-bonding and no bonding orbital is very, very close. So conduction in metal is very easily. Clear? We know that molecular orbital theory. This is given in a covalent compounds. And we know that if overlap, then it form a bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbital. Similar, it is possible in a metal atoms. If they combine, they form a molecular orbital bonding, anti-bonding, which is represented by a star, and no bonding is also there because they have lots of the free electrons. They are so closely each other. ये इतने पास होते हैं कि ये एक तरह से बैंड बना लेते हैं. तो इलेक्ट्रॉन आसानी से 1s से एंटी बॉन्डिंग नो बॉन्डिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन्स और नो बॉन्डिंग से एंटी बॉन्डिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन में ट्रांसफर होता है और कंडक्शन ईजिली होता रहता है. अब हम लोग प्योर अपनी बैंड में आ जाते हैं कंडक्शन बैंड पे. क्या देखते हैं? लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे पार्शली फिल्ड है वीकेंड बैंड. जैसे एनर्जी मिलती है तो दोनों बैंड ओवरलैप हो जाते हैं. जहां मिलते हैं वो ओवरलैप बैंड कहलाता है. इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इतने ज़्यादा फ्री होते हैं जो वीकेंड बैंड के पास भी पहुंच जाते हैं और कंडक्शन आसानी से हो जाता है. क्लियर? सो सच टाइप ऑफ द कंडक्शन इज पॉसिबल इन मेटल्स. क्लियर? And next one is, this is an insulator. So that insulator, we know that do not conduct heat and electricity due to number of free electron are very less. And here we see that filled band and empty band gap is very high. It means a great vacant place. This is called forbidden band gap. वो क्या कहलाता है? फॉरबिडन बैंड गैप कहलाता है. फिर से समझ लीजिए, फील्ड बैंड माने जहां पर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं लेकिन वो हायर एनर्जी लेवल में नहीं जा पाते, यानी एम्प्टी बैंड तक नहीं पहुंच पाते जहां पर इलेक्ट्रॉन बाहर जाकर के कंडक्शन शो कर सके. और इसको हम लोगों ने दो अलग अलग तरह से दिखाया है, फील्ड बैंड और एम्प्टी बैंड को. और बीच में जहां पर एनर्जी की वजह से ट्रांसफर नहीं हो पा रहा है वो फॉरबिडन बैंड होता है, यानी कि ट्रांसफर नहीं हो पा रहा है, इसको रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. सो दैट इंसुलेटर हैज वेरी लीस्ट कंडक्शन. क्लियर? नाउ you see the semiconductor filled band and empty band gap is very small. It means forbidden gap is very small, so that some electrons are transferred from a filled band to empty band, so they conduct the heat and electricity. And semiconductor, we already know that silicon, germanium, these are the semiconductor. Clear? So these are the conduction and conduction band of the metal, non-metal and semiconductor. Non-metal means here's insulator. Clear? So this is the end of the today video. Next day I am make you a new video of magnetic properties, ferromagnetic, paramagnetic and diamagnetics. Now thank you.